Hope you're having a great day out there today, guys. We are still down here at the muddy motocross track, but we're going to bust out the Kraton 6S now. Recently, I've done some repairs to this thing, trying to get this thing to stop with the drive shafts blowing out. What I had done is replace the A-arms, because the stock A-arms that were on this thing from the beginning were getting pretty badly bowed and had a lot of warpage to them. So I changed out the A-arms. Also removed the bottom spacers, the red spacer on the bottom of the pillow ball A-arm there, to squeeze that drive shaft in as tight as possible. I did that on both ends. Went over everything. This thing does have the Hot Racing aluminum rear differential case on this thing. It's got quite a few changes. The shock, it's got the M2C Racing shock valve kit in this thing. The shock standoffs from M2C. Got a lot of things done with this thing, and it's usually been a pretty decent car. I've actually had better luck with the regular Kraton 8S than I did with the EXB. But anyway, guys, enough yakking. Let's go out there, get this thing muddy, and have a little fun. All right, guys, we're running the Kraton on a, what is this? This is a 5,000 milliamp 100C graphene LiPo on this thing. Battery pack's a pretty good punch. Oh, right off the start. Didn't quite clear it. That's been the rough part about down here in this mud, guys. Sorry. See, I almost just fell. Not able to quite catch the air down here that I normally can because it's so muddy and so torn up that a little more limited, unfortunately. So I apologize for that. We're going to try to give her a good send off this side here. Go there, full speed. Oh, man, she was flying, but I see that front tire looks like it has come unglued maybe. I heard a tire flappage in the air. I'm going to check this front tire here real quick because I think it came undone. At least, yeah, it started to come unglued there. Well, I guess I'm going to have to baby it a little bit. I don't know if I have any of these with me. I usually throw a spare tire or two in my truck. But I have to check because I honestly don't know if I have one for the 6S in there or not. I have one for the Outcast and a lot of those. Man, that thing soared pretty good off of there, though. Man. Uh-oh. I think the battery came unplugged. Yep, battery just came unplugged. My EC5 on this looks like it's starting to get loose. Might have to change that thing out. All right, let's give her another rip into here. Oh, man. Oh, on your wheel. Nope. Man, she almost landed on her wheels. Well, it did. Took a nasty bounce into those ruts over there. Man, guys, I don't know what somebody is burning over there, but it is the worst smell. It literally smells like somebody lit a mountain of poo on fire. Well, hopefully I don't fall. I'll figure I'll bring you guys along. Maybe I'll fall in the mud here trying to retrieve this thing. Kraton lives. Let's send her again. Any of you guys that have been around here for a while know that this jump is kind of nostalgic to me in a way. This is where it all kind of started. When I first started coming down the motocross track and I was kind of learning how to launch them a little bit more and more, this was what I always used. Not quite as nice a shape as it used to be, but still a lot of fun. Kraton 6S has got great air control, though. These tires, this is running the stock power system in this thing. And honestly, it's been holding up well, Had a lot of mixed problems with the new Firma stuff. But, oh, man. I think the battery came unplugged again. But, this power system in here and the Typhon, so far have been holding up oddly pretty well. I don't think I've had to replace the ESC in there. Honestly, I can't remember. I've replaced many ESCs and motors, though. All right, I'm going to plug the battery back in. And cleanup day after today is going to be a nightmare. Kraton 8S is a muddy mess. Oh, wow, that tire is flapping in the breeze, guys. Don't know how much longer it's going to hold together, to be honest. Man, Kraton is flying great, though. Oh, yeah, there we go. So far, No drive shafts blowing out, which is awesome. That's always been the biggest problem with this car. All the 6S cars, for that matter. Oh! On her wheels. Oh, no! But the battery came undone again. I gotta go tighten up that connector. Gonna bring over this side of the track, maybe hit some other jumps over this side. If can get through the mud. Nice. Nice little pop-up. Ooh. It's not coming at quite as hard, as fast as speed. Hopefully not kill that tire too quick. Nice. Thing is a backflipping monster. You can definitely pull backflip whenever you want to on the Kraton 6S. Nice. Like I said, guys, I apologize. I'm not able to go sending it crazy today. The jumps just are not allowing, and as you guys can see, it is just a disaster out here right now. Oh no! Well, that thing picked the worst time to die in the air. Thinking the battery came unconnected on the takeoff, hopefully. Kind of looks like the Kraton's growing a mustache or something back here. All of it dug into the back end. Yeah, the battery came unplugged. I'm going to plug her back in again. I'll be back. If I wasn't so not wanting to walk through all the mud again, I'd go back to the truck and tighten up this thing. Maybe I can find a stick or something laying around this track to widen out these pins a little bit. The 6S is literally lost in the grass down there. Beautiful. We're going to launch her this way now. Oh, or we're not. Jeez. It took a nasty bounce off of here, but I found a random Allen wrench out here. But it's too big to get down in the pins on these connectors. I'm looking around for a bolt or a screw. Alright, well, we're going to line her up on this jump now. Now that it's back on its rubber side down. Oh man, I just saved that at the last second. It was almost going for 2 backflips, but didn't quite have the rotation for that. Give her another one. Maybe I could come out a little straighter. Trying to move the other side of the jump here. Man, the ruts out here are so deep. Well, no backflip. And that tire is definitely getting worse and worse. Oh, jeez. Something seems a little weird with the back end of the Kraton. Something is definitely broken. Not sure what it is, but the way that it's feeling is either an A-arm? I don't know. You gotta take a look at this, guys. Well, something's definitely not looking right at all. Holy cow! Guys, I snapped the chassis in half. That wasn't even that hard of a landing, really. I mean, it came down, but it wasn't that bad at all. Well, I guess that's going to finish off the Kraton for the day. I got to go try to retrieve my drive shaft. And we're going to go back to the truck and inspect this a little further, guys. Well, found my drive shaft. It doesn't even look bent or anything. Drive shaft still looks good. But the Kraton, not so much. I gotta say, guys, that is the first chassis I have broke on a 6S. I've bent them, but I've never broke one. And I mean, that's only... I mean, it landed right here is where it landed at. I mean, that was only probably 50 feet, 60 feet, and probably 20, 25 feet in the air most. I'd say even 20. Guess maybe it just had a weak spot or something, but I'm going to drag it back to the truck, guys, and I'll bring you guys back there. Well, this car is going to drag itself back to the truck. It's kind of funny when you hit bumps. It's like one of those slinky dogs. The whole back end sways from side to side. But, I mean, everything else in the car held up fine. I mean, the chassis has seen a lot of abuse, guys. It has definitely taken some serious launches and some hard hits. But I guess it's M2C time. Put a proper chassis under this thing now. Doesn't go too well front wheel drive. Well, apparently somebody was having a better time than me down here at the motocross track. Well, anyway, guys. Kraton 6S needs a new chassis. Everything else seems to be holding in place. Well, I did break the rear center brace also, so I will need a new rear center brace for it. The front one seems to be one piece, but everything else, hey, I didn't pop a drive shaft out, right? All the drive shafts stayed in, so that's definitely a plus. But we broke a chassis. Easy enough to change out. And, you know, these EXB chassis that they claim are the 7075, and there's been a lot of guys talking about these. I honestly, I'm not sure if they are true 7075 aluminum. I mean, they seem to bend way too easy. I mean, true chassis like the M2C chassis, you know, those things flex and bends back. These things flex and tend to keep the flex in them because you guys see how much these things bend up. So I don't think that they're using real high quality aluminum. So anyway, gonna get a new tire and a chassis and a rear center brace, and the Kraton 6S will be up and running again. But yeah, guys, I mean, she snapped right off. Just sheared that thing right off at the rear bulkhead. So gonna need a little bit of love, a little cleanup job, but hey, these things happen. But I had a ton of fun out here with it anyway. Still had a blast out here. But now it's time to go home and do a little cleanup time. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video out here. I had a lot of fun, guys. But until next time, y'all, be safe. Be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.